Welcome to our channel. I bet you didn't know how perilous childbirth was in the Middle Ages. Imagine a world lit by flickering candlelight, where shadows danced on the walls and the air was thick with the scent of burning wax. A world where the rhythm of life was ruled by the seasons and the cycles of nature, where each day was a testament to survival and resilience. In this world, childbirth was not a trip to a sterile hospital, but a visceral, intimate encounter with the raw power of life and death, a moment that could bring both immense joy and profound sorrow. For medieval women, pregnancy was a journey fraught with uncertainty, a constant dance with mortality, where every day carried the weight of the unknown. Every twinge, every kick was a reminder of the precarious balance between joy and sorrow, a delicate equilibrium that could tip at any moment. The medieval world, for all its piety and faith, offered little solace to women facing childbirth, leaving them to rely on their inner strength and the support of their community. It was a time when superstition mingled with rudimentary medical knowledge, creating a potent cocktail of fear and hope, where charms and prayers were as common as herbs and poultices. A woman's survival and that of her child rested largely on the whims of fate and the skill of those attending her, often midwives who were both revered and feared. Childbirth was not merely a physical ordeal, it was a spiritual trial, a test of endurance in the face of unimaginable pain, a crucible that forged the strength of a mother. The significance of childbirth extended far beyond the individual woman, touching the very fabric of society. It was a societal cornerstone, the means by which families continued, villages thrived, and kingdoms endured, ensuring the continuity of life and legacy. Every newborn child represented a prayer answered, a hope for the future, a link in the unbroken chain of generations, a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness. Yet this hope was always tempered by the ever-present spectre of death, a grim reminder of the fragility of life in a world where even the simplest cut could prove fatal, and where every breath was a gift not to be taken for granted. In the absence of modern medicine's arsenal of pain relief, medieval women turned to a combination of herbal remedies, spiritual practices, and folk traditions to navigate the throes of labor. These methods, passed down through generations, were the cornerstone of childbirth in an era where medical knowledge was limited and often intertwined with superstition. Midwives, often the sole guardians of birthing knowledge, were well versed in the use of plants and herbs believed to ease pain and promote delivery. Their expertise was crucial as they provided not only physical, but also emotional support to laboring women. Chamomile, known for its calming properties, might be brewed into a soothing tea. This gentle herb was believed to help relax the mother, making the labor process slightly more bearable. Mugwort, thought to stimulate contractions, could be ingested or applied topically. Its use was widespread, as it was believed to help speed up the delivery process, reducing the duration of labor. Prayer, too, played a pivotal role in easing the suffering of childbirth. The act of praying provided a sense of hope and divine connection, which was a significant source of comfort. Women would often clutch rosaries, whisper fervent pleas to the Virgin Mary, or seek solace in the comforting words of Scripture. These spiritual practices were believed to invoke divine protection and assistance. The belief in divine intervention was a powerful analgesic, a source of strength in the face of unimaginable pain. Many women believed that their faith could bring about miraculous outcomes. Amulets and talismans, imbued with protective powers, were worn to ward off evil spirits believed to hinder labor. These objects were often passed down through families, carrying with them the hopes and prayers of previous generations. Superstitions abounded, each one a testament to the desperation that gripped women during childbirth. These beliefs, though seemingly irrational, provided a framework of control in an unpredictable and often dangerous process. Certain positions were favored, objects arranged just so, rituals meticulously followed, all in the hope of appeasing unseen forces and ensuring a safe delivery. These practices were deeply rooted in the cultural and spiritual beliefs of the time. The color red was to be avoided, lest it incite bleeding. This superstition was one of many that dictated the environment and actions during childbirth. Sharp objects were kept out of sight, for fear they might harm the unborn child. This practice was believed to protect both the mother and the baby from physical and spiritual harm. Even the act of naming the baby was often delayed, a superstition meant to protect the infant from malevolent spirits. This delay was thought to shield the newborn during its most vulnerable early days. Childbirth in the Middle Ages was a perilous endeavor, a stark reminder of the fragility of life in a world where even the most natural processes were fraught with danger. The spectre of death loomed large over the birthing chamber, a constant companion to both joy and sorrow. For every child brought safely into the world, there were countless others lost to complications arising from childbirth. Infection, often a silent stalker in the unsterile conditions of medieval homes, posed a significant threat to new mothers. Childbed fever, a bacterial infection that ravaged the female reproductive system, was a dreaded complication, often claiming the lives of women days or even weeks after childbirth. Hemorrhage, too, was a common killer, as were preeclampsia and seizures. Infants, too, faced a perilous journey into the world. Many succumbed to birth defects, infections, or simply the harsh realities of a world ill-equipped to care for the most vulnerable. Premature birth, often fatal in an era lacking incubators and specialized care, was a heartbreaking reality for countless families. The death of a child, though tragically common, was no less devastating, leaving behind a void of grief in the heart of families and communities. History, though often written by the victors, whispers tales of ordinary lives touched by the extraordinary experience of childbirth. These stories, often overlooked, reveal the profound impact of birth on families and communities. From the annals of time emerge stories of medieval women facing labor with a potent mix of fear and fortitude. The uncertainty of survival loomed large, casting a shadow over the joy of new life. One such tale tells of a young peasant woman, barely more than a girl herself, giving birth in a crude hut, her cries echoing through the night as she brought a healthy son into the world. Her strength and determination were a testament to the resilience of women in those harsh times. Her joy, however, was short-lived, for she succumbed to fever just days later, a victim of the cruel hand of childbed fever. This tragic end was all too common, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. Another account speaks of a noblewoman, attended by a bevy of midwives and physicians, enduring a grueling days-long labor. Despite her status and the care she received, the ordeal was no less harrowing. Her ordeal culminated in the birth of a daughter, frail but alive. The relief and exhaustion were palpable as the noblewoman clung to the hope that her child would survive. The child's survival was celebrated as a miracle, a testament to the power of prayer and the skill of those who attended her mother. It was a rare moment of joy in a time fraught with peril. These stories, fragments of lives lived and lost, offer a glimpse into the raw, unfiltered realities of childbirth in the Middle Ages. They reveal the stark contrasts between joy and sorrow, life and death. Yet amidst the tales of tragedy, there are glimmers of hope, stories of resilience and triumph over adversity. These narratives highlight the indomitable spirit of women who faced unimaginable challenges. We hear of women who endured multiple births, their bodies bearing the scars of motherhood, their spirits unbroken by the challenges they faced. Each birth was a testament to their enduring strength and courage. We learn of communities rallying around new mothers, offering support, sharing what little they had, and celebrating the arrival of each newborn life as a precious gift. This communal support was vital for survival and well-being. These stories, passed down through generations, serve as a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. They remind us of the timeless nature of birth and the universal experiences that connect us all. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating historical content.